What it do, Durag Nation? Marvel Rivals finally gave us our first look at gameplay for Johnny Storm, aka the Human Torch, and he might legitimately be S tier on day one. I'll go over all the details you missed and show you how you should play Human Torch when he becomes available in a few days. First, ignite that like button if you appreciate this quick Marvel Rivals breakdowns, and let's get it.
Human Torch in the house, yo! You don't look so hot! Boom goes the meteor! No applause? Dodge this! Supernova!
Johnny looks so fun to play. Unsurprisingly, he is a duelist and a flying one at that, so your job will be to secure eliminations and apply pressure from the air. Definitely from behind cover, since Torch only has 250 HP. He doesn't get infinite ammo, instead his primary fire has an ammo count of 6 and he quickly shoots out a fireball. However, as you can see, each fireball splits into multiple projectiles that repeatedly hit Iron Man. Not only does this make it harder to dodge, but they also hit really hard. It only takes 4 shots to bring Iron Man from full health to 0. And Johnny is fast. He got off 4 shots before Iron Man could fire 2. The Human Torch has 4 abilities. The first we see is his right click, which has Johnny use both hands to throw a burst of fire toward a target. When it hits the ground, it ignites the area, causing enemies to take fire damage over time. This has 3 uses, with each one recharging at a rate of about 1 every 3 seconds. Once he uses all 3, he pops his F ability, which makes him crash down like a meteor, blowing up the area and dealing massive damage, bringing Hela and Mantis down to half health from the right click and wiping out the rest of their health with 1 shot with his F. We see the same combo again, this time on Mantis and Loki. The Trickster uses his domain to reverse the damage of the right click, but the slam has a knockback effect that not only sends them out of the domain, but knocks them completely off the map, which looked to be about 12 meters away. That is pretty crazy. Not only does this combo do huge damage, but it can send enemies outside the range of healing skills like Luna or Invisible Woman's ultimate. And even crazier is the range. It looks like Human Torch can use his F from around 40 meters away, plus it's on a fairly short 12-second cooldown. However, definitely be smart when using this, because this puts you right in front of the enemy team, so make sure you can secure the elimination and then get to safety. The next scene shows us the real power of his right click. The enemy is bunched up defending the point. Johnny uses his right click 4 times to create fire hazards around the area. Then he uses E to ignite them all and connect them into a firewall. This totally traps the enemy team as they can't move anywhere without taking fire damage, since Johnny is also shooting at them. His E is on a reasonable 15-second cooldown. This is an incredible combo to block off choke points or force the enemy to leave the point, which could straight up win you the game in an overtime situation. It's like being able to set up a spider nest with Penny Parker mines, but from 40 meters away, and the enemy team can't get rid of it by shooting a machine. This combo, when done right, can potentially force out a healing ultimate, which is a huge deal since they won't have it for any of your team's ultimates. Speaking of ultimates, Johnny's ult is going to be the reason Storm is insta-banned in every diamond and above lobby and ranked. Storm already had one of the strongest abilities in the game. Johnny makes it even more devastating. His ability allows him to use his right click for 8 seconds to create unlimited fire tornadoes. Torch's ability forces the enemy Luna to pop her ultimate, effectively making her team immortal for 12 seconds. But then Storm activates her ultimate and things quickly get insane. Her hurricane consumes Johnny's smaller fire tornadoes to create one giant fire tornado, and the damage wipes out the entire team through her ultimate. That is absolutely insane. So expect to see a lot of Storm and Human Torch insta-locks. Human Torch's other team up is with Invisible Woman, who grants all the other members of the Fantastic Four bonus healing over time and damage resistance, which will help with his survivability. We'll see how both new heroes perform later today during the early access showcase that was announced earlier, but I believe the thing in Human Torch will totally shake up the meta. The future is bright for Marvel Rivals if they continue to add great characters like this, and they'll certainly have to, because there are a ton of exciting superhero games coming this year and beyond. and I break down all of them. Click the video on screen to learn more.